The January 8 Memorial is a bridge between Tucson's history and its future. It is a gateway to El Presidio Park. The memorial is an embrace. In a single gesture, its gardens and landforms become healing arms protecting the inner memorial where the lives of those who died on January 8 and the presence of those who survived are honored. The memorial is a space suspended in time at the intersection of the historic courthouse and the park. From the bridge on the civic axis of Tucson, we feel its embrace in one direction and the pull of the park and civic life in the other. As we begin the gentle descent, the wall rises from the earth, slowly slopes outward, and opens to the sky. The noise of the city recedes, the sound of water emerges, and the shadows of the trees create a soft, intimate space for remembrance and contemplation. The 6 victims, 13 survivors, and first responders are honored with a constellation of symbols carved in this collective wall of memories. Christina Taylor Green loved ballet and playing baseball. She was full of life, love, and energy to spare. She was filled with hope to create a better tomorrow. At times, water starts to flow over the corten steel, creating a weeping wall. Continuing our descent, we arrive at the base of the memorial, a chapel-like space where constellations honoring the victims are found. The memorial wall is at its highest, while the floor is at its lowest, creating a space of intimacy and awe. From there, we continue the journey back up towards the park, touching the symbols carved into the wall along the way with a deeper understanding of January 8. On the plaza, we see and hear the joy of life, kids splashing in the fountain, surrounded in all directions by people sitting, watching, and conversing. Under the shade of the trellis, people are relaxing on the terrace of the cafe, cooled by the mist, and from the amphitheater, overlooking the park and the memorial, people are gathered to watch a performance on the plaza or engage in civic discourse. In the sculpture garden, a meandering path forms a series of terraced outdoor galleries where we discover the monuments of El Presidio under the shade of trees, framing a view of the courthouse dome. Coming from the museum, the ever-present Clement Fountain is at the center of a new perspective, inviting us into the park. On the hill, people are sitting on the grass, playing, picnicking, and enjoying the view of the memorial. Surrounding it are 6 gardens dedicated to the victims, where 13 trees have been planted. Meandering through, we encounter their spirit through colors, fragrances, and wildlife, such as a butterfly garden for Christina Taylor. In the gardens, we touch the living wall that protects the memorial. Just like the Sonoran Desert, it evolves over time and changes with the seasons. Yet, it is timeless and spans generations, an organic landscape of woven stones. People plant seeds in its crevices, where new plant life takes root and grows. At night, the carved symbols of the memorial glow softly, appearing as stars part of larger constellations as seen in the clear sky overhead. Phyllis Schneck spent her summers in New Jersey with her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchild. In the winter, she was a snowbird, a seasonal inhabitant of Tucson, escaping harsher climates. When Phyllis learned that students at a Tucson elementary school were cold, she knitted 63 sweaters to keep them warm. Tucson has a rich history and culture. Its oldest remaining images from ancient times are petroglyphs left by the Hohokam in the Sonoran Desert. And it is this ancient form of symbolic storytelling bestowed upon us by our ancestors that we seek to carry on for millennia in remembrance of January 8.